Google Cloud Functions makes it easy to run and scale your code in the cloud. Want to create your application by building multiple services, but worried that the overhead of deploying, updating, and scaling each service is going to be a big headache? Concerned that if you don't precisely predict traffic to each service, you'll either pay for unused capacity or risk having a service go down during an unexpected spike in load? It's time to check out Google Cloud Functions. Cloud Functions is serverless. That means you just deploy your code and Google runs and scales it for you. No provisioning virtual machines, no installing operating system updates, and no installing OS security patches. What's more, with Cloud Functions, you only pay when your code is running. If your function isn't being invoked, you aren't billed anything. This is especially great for services with uneven or unpredictable traffic patterns. Cloud Functions are event-driven, which means they are executed when cloud events occur. And functions come in two flavors. The first is HTTP functions, which are triggered by HTTP requests and can be used for things like webhooks and creating APIs. Let's look at an example HTTP function written in Node.js. Because Cloud Functions abstracts away the infrastructure, you don't need much code and essentially no environment configuration. Cloud Functions automatically parses the body of the incoming JSON request, so we can access the name property and greet our user. The other kind of functions are background functions, which are triggered when certain cloud events occur. For example, when a file is uploaded to cloud storage, a function could automatically run to process that upload. Cloud Functions currently responds to PubSub, cloud storage, and Firebase events. This opens up use cases like lightweight data transformation, the processing of IoT messages coming through PubSub, or Cloud Functions could watch your cloud project logs to take some action, like do a deploy when a container is finished building, or notify you when a virtual machine is deleted. Even in a serverless world, it's important to know how your app is doing. So Cloud Functions feeds its logs to Stackdriver logging, and sends telemetry data like memory and execution time into Stackdriver monitoring, so you can review how your application is doing using familiar diagnostic tools that work across many Google Cloud Platform services. Cloud Functions can be created through the Cloud Console web interface, they can be deployed from a Git repository, or they can be packaged from your local development workstation. In fact, we have an open source emulator so that you can develop and run your functions locally. It even plugs into many popular IDEs to enable debugging. Once you start building your serverless applications, you'll want to use other cloud-native tools like databases, queues, scalable file storage, and more. By default, Cloud Functions is authenticated to other Google Cloud APIs, so it's easy to access tools like Cloud Data Store or Cloud Storage without having to fiddle around with service accounts or OAuth. With Cloud Functions, we want to make infrastructure invisible so you can focus on your code and deliver amazing applications faster and easier than before. We offer a free tier so you can get started today. I look forward to seeing what y'all build next.